Hello, this is Michael. I tried going live a few minutes ago, and my computer kind of bugged out on me, so I apologize on that. I hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve, and I hope they're having a good New Year's Day. I know I had a good New Year's Eve. I had spent it by myself, but I had a good day, good New Year's Eve nonetheless. And I'm having a good New Year's Day. It's been pretty productive, and it's been pretty busy for me, but it's nonetheless it's been pretty good. But I just wanted to come on live, come on live, do a stream today, first stream of the new year, and I wanted to talk about two of the games that I pre-ordered that are coming out this year. One of them being Horizon Forbidden West, and the other one being Gran Turismo 7. Um, I want to talk about Horizon Forbidden West. Why I think this game is going to be one of the best games in the beginning of 2022, if not the year of 2022. Uh, and I have and I have an article here on my tablet from Video Games Chronicle that I looked up on Google, and it says that the 2020 preview of Horizon Forbidden West is the blockbuster the PS5 needs, but it's also coming to Horizon Forbidden West is also coming to PS4 if you don't know that already. And it says it's been a while since Sony's last first party offering, but Aloy, the main character of one of the characters which you play as in Horizon Forbidden West is coming to fix that. Okay. Um It says the words of this article are by Chris Sculion. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I couldn't quite pronounce it. And then the other person is John Bailey's. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't. On the 30th of December, 2021. And, it's basically, I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm just going to say, I'm just going to read just parts of it. It's nice when a game trailers actually show us the game they're promoting instead of getting all mysterious about it. Which, you know, I can agree with that because most games do get pretty mysterious about, or most game development companies do get mysterious about some of their games they do produce, and I'm sure that's not new news to anybody in the game who knows about games. But yeah, according to the picture I'm looking at here of the giant elephant machine and that Aloy's standing in front of, it's like amazing. According to other pictures and videos I've seen on YouTube, it's gonna be way bigger and way better than Horizon Zero Dawn, which was the one before. Um, yeah, and I'm just like I'm way excited, so I'm gonna read a little bit more here. It says, let me see here. I'm gonna s- see. It says protagonist Aloy will be exploring a different setting this time as she heads west, taking us through a wider variety of landscapes from grasslands and forests to the vast deserts and palm peppered beaches. Apparently, Aloy's far further journey will cover what was once the western United States from Utah to the Pacific Ocean with the range of climates that implies. So yeah, I actually thought that I knew it was going to be west of the United States, but I didn't think it was going to be that far west. But according to what I've saw so far on YouTube and all that, it looks like she actually gets a breathing device that helps her breathe underwater. That's what one of the parts I liked. and you get to deal with machines underwater as well. That's another part I liked as well. Yeah, and according to the Zhang, sorry if I said that wrong. I don't know. I couldn't quite say that name right. The size of the map will be a bit bigger than in the first game, which which I think we kind of already knew that, and we hope that only a bit. We hope that it is only a bit. Zero Dawn may not have been as vast as some open world games, but it was still substantial and stuffed with memorable sights and encounters. While more might be better in terms of fully exploiting the potentials of different biomes. I don't know if I said that right, but sorry if I didn't. We don't want much repetition or delusion. Delusion. One thing that's clear, especially with the new footage that's shown this year, is that even if the world isn't much wider, it will be deeper. With her new diving mask, which I did see, I tried to mention she could breathe underwater, which the new diving mask thoroughly understands that. Aloy will be spending a lot more time diving down into lakes and seas to see what is submerged out of view. So yeah, it looks from the sounds of this article, it's going to be a lot more fun than Zero Dawn was. And don't get me wrong, Zero Dawn was a lot of fun. It really was. I mean, I I beat the game. I didn't achieve 100%. I still have. I, s- still had like think there were side quests that I haven't done yet. But anyways, I completed most of the main quests, and the ones that were required to beat the game. But yeah, it just sounds like it's an all out. It's going to be all out, way better, and it's going to be bigger the than Zero Dawn. Yeah, and I'm just looking forward to it. Now, let's see. The next game I want to preview. I want to talk about is the 2020 preview of Gran Turismo 7. And this article is also from Video Games Chronicle. The 2020 preview of Gran Turismo 7 aims to be things to all car fans. And it says here, it's also by Chris Gulian. I don't know if I got that right. I apologize if I didn't. And this was written on the 29th of December 2021. And 2022, the Gran Turismo series will be celebrating its 25th anniversary, and Sony will be hoping to mark the milestone with a return to form for its iconic racing series. Yeah, so a lot of and I can attest. I can vouch for this. A lot has changed in the quarter of a century since the original Gran Turismo roared onto the PlayStation 1 consoles in December of 1997, which which I was a big fan of Gran Turismo back then, and always have been since then. Um, yeah, at the same time, simulation racing games were either $2 and see the Need for Speed games are too complicated, like the Micro Proses Grand Prix games, which I don't have too much experience with Need for Speed, and I never played Micro Proses Grand Prix. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I couldn't pronounce the name quite right, but either way, I don't have. But anyways, to truly muster the mainstream appeal, but Gran Turismo stumbled on a magic formula that guaranteed success. Not only did it look unlike anything else on the market, with what genre-leading visuals for 1997, which it did have amazing visuals at the time, you know, and but it also managed to take motorsports seriously, and while still somehow appealing to players who didn't. And that's what I like about Gran Turismo. It takes the racing sport, the sport of racing, lot very serious, a little more seriously than Need for Speed or most other racing games. So yeah, and I also like how they don't customize cars to where they don't look so realistic. They make them look a lot more realistic than most of the other racing games I've seen, like Need for Speed and all that. That's why I don't like to play Need for Speed and all that. That's why I've always liked Gran Turismo, in my opinion. Anyways, this, anyways, Gran Turismo. They said that this was a game that was clearly enthusiastic about not just racing, but cars in general. And yet, despite being designed to appeal to petrol heads first and foremost, it had an enthusiasm that was infectious enough to pull in those who didn't really care about cars. In the same way as Tony Hawk series pulled in those who had no interest in skating, which I do remember Tony Hawk back in the PlayStation 1 games. I do remember that, playing that with a childhood friend. That was nostalgia. But in 1997, there was really nothing like it. But in the 2020s, that's no longer the case, as is obvious. Gran Turismo is no longer the revelation or torchbearer. It's simply part of a larger pack of realistic racing games, which which is quite obvious right by now, because um, there's like autumn. It says a couple examples here, like Automobilista, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, Compensino. I don't know. I apologize if I said that wrong. Codemasters F1 series have all the mark and serious racing games fans lives that the fans have in recent years. So, which means that Gran Turismo needs to do something truly special to take the podium again. And from the sounds of it, it looks like they really have. So, it's really, and this is truly the racing game that I'm looking forward to in the beginning of 2022. And so, and pretty much to sum it up, these both Horizon Forbidden West and Gran Turismo 7 are the two top games of the first part of the year that I'm looking forward to. And I know I may be looking forward to some games later on in the year, but that remains to be seen. And I still haven't got my hands on a PS5 yet, but I'm not giving up. Even if I have to wait till next year, I'm a patient man. So, anyways, that's all I've got for right now for this video. Um, as it is, my name is Michael, and I appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe to Mike Mulford. And I'll see you on the next one.